she's so fine. Hell of a hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a lights my...
What's good, guys? This story is coming out of Chicago. It came out on March the 26th, and it's coming via the Chicago Tribune. And I also want to thank Maria722 for sending me the story. Thank you so much. Chicago man sues city over ongoing claim of mistaken identity, alleging he's been detained by police more than 60 times in 15 years. A Chicago man has filed a federal lawsuit alleging Chicago police officers have detained him more than 60 times in the past 15 years, often in an aggressive and threatening manner because he has the same name and birth date as someone with a downstate arrest warrant. The stops of Darren Cole, 50, started in 2006 and have persisted, despite his repeated efforts to get several police agencies to correct the problem so that he can drive without fear, the lawsuit filed against the city in U.S. District Court on Thursday states. Because of the ongoing case of mistaken identity, Cole, who has asthma, has often resorted to taking public transportation, including during the pandemic. His children have refused to get in the car with him when he does drive, and he has, at times, simply stayed home to avoid the risk, according to the suit. The problem resulted in Cole being unable to visit his father on his deathbed and refraining from visiting his elderly mother, his lawyers contend. In an interview Thursday with the Tribune, Cole said the constant worry, fear, and harassment about being stopped in public has devastated him, damaging his relationships with his family, affecting his work because of background checks, and even leading him to consider taking his own life. Though some fears have eased and he now drives family members' cars to reduce the stops, Cole said he still keeps a self-imposed curfew of 5 p.m. to avoid winding up in the traffic checkpoints that Chicago police routinely conduct. "I'm very scared. I'm a grown man and I got a curfew. I have to be in the house early. This right here, I'm traumatized," said Cole, becoming upset at the thought. "It hurts so bad to talk about it now. Used to be, I couldn't talk about it. My voice is shivery right now." The lawsuit also alleges that the stops against Cole violated his constitutional rights and also resulted in him being verbally and physically assaulted by Chicago police officers, including him being punched in the face, handcuffed, forced against the hood of police squad cars, and having officers point their guns at him. He has been transported to at least 10 different occasions to police districts, often to the Harrison district on the west side. Cole has never been charged as a result of the stops. The warrant in question appears to be related to a traffic matter, Marion County records show, and the lawsuit states. Cole's lawyers have also said they are unsure whether the man their client is being mistaken for might be in other law enforcement databases, adding to the issue. A Tribune attempt to reach the downstate Darren Cole was not successful. The open warrant era is now so well known in the Chicago Police District where Cole, who filed the lawsuit, has often been stopped, that several officers and supervisors have recognized him during his detentions, according to the suit, volunteering to other officers, "He's not the guy," or "The warrant's not for him." Cole's attorney said Thursday that the remedy to fix the problem for Cole amounts to an entry in the Chicago Police database that would clarify that Cole is not the Darren Cole wanted in Marion County. The count of 60 stops was collected by Cole's attorneys through interviews with him. Officers document stops with the public, and his attorneys will likely seek those details in the lawsuit, but they said Thursday the total count is not the most critical point. Whether it is 60 or 40 or 20 stops, the reality is he is living under the constant threat of the police, said Sheila Bedi, the director of the Community Justice and Civil Rights Clinic at Northwestern Pritzker School of Law. A spokeswoman for the city's law department said the suit would be reviewed and there would be no immediate comment. The stops and detentions started in the spring of 2006 as a result of another Darren Cole with the same date of birth being named in a warrant in Marion County for failure to appear after driving on a suspended license, according to the court documents. The morning after his first detention, Cole went to the Harrison district on Chicago's west side to inquire about fixing the situation. The officers told him that there was nothing that they could do and advised him to always travel with his driver's license, car insurance, and social security card to prove his identity, the lawsuit states. Around 2008, after Cole's then wife got a call from the Cook County Sheriff's Department saying Cole was wanted on an outstanding arrest warrant, he went to Chicago Police Headquarters, where he learned that the subject of the warrant shared his name, date of birth, and a nearly identical driver's license number. Cole asked to be fingerprinted and was. He was told to carry his social security card and ID at all times, and police also suggested he go to the Cook County Sheriff to clear up the matter. Cole did, and while at that office, his suit states someone called Marion County on his behalf. Authorities there told Cook County that Cole should not be arrested and, quote, responsibility fell on CPD to correct the situation, end quote. But despite the information from Marion County, members of the Cook County Sheriff's Department came to Cole's workplace on his next shift and transported him to Chicago Police District, where he was held for 6 hours, the lawsuit alleges. Cole in 2014 sought help from an attorney, and they were able to secure a letter from Marion County which he carries with him, stating he is not the Darren Cole still wanted by police. In 2018, he convinced a sergeant in the Harrison District, where he is often taken after being stopped, to craft a handwritten note with personal contact information for him to also keep with him. Cole has attempted to use the note but continues to get stopped, the lawsuit states. On April the 3rd, 2019, Cole tried to get help again, this time traveling to the Illinois State Police Office in Villa Park. Cole called that police department in advance in a proactive effort to avoid yet another stop, the lawsuit says. A Villa Park officer met him in the parking lot, and a state police supervisor came outside to find out what was going on. After Cole told him about the mistaken warrant, the supervisor said it was the responsibility of the city of Chicago, and officers recommended that he retain a lawyer. Still, Cole contends the stops have continued, leaving Cole in a state of perpetual tension and afraid to leave his home. Mr. Cole has pleaded with CPD officials to correct their records to reflect that he is not the Darren Cole with the outstanding warrant, the lawsuit reads. CPD and city officials have ignored Mr. Cole's pleas and further ignored his counsel's efforts to resolve this matter without resorting to litigation. The abuse and harassment Mr. Cole experiences at the hands of CPD has had a devastating impact on his personal and professional life and has instilled in him a fear of being harassed whenever he leaves his home, a fear that has only grown during the COVID-19 pandemic. The last stop documented in the lawsuit was on December the 7th, 2020, when Cole was detained for a malfunctioning brake light at Mayfield Avenue in Corcoran Place. Sorry about that. During the stop, Cole called one of his lawyers who spoke to the officer and secured his release again. It's unbelievable. I know he is wishing that other Darren Cole would end up getting arrested so that they can take the entire warrant out of the system. Because that's terrible to have to continue going through this over and over and over again. This is a picture of Darren Cole, 50. 60 times by the police in 15 years. That's his Dodge Charger in the picture that he says he no longer drives. That's terrible. I can't imagine living like that. I hope he wins his lawsuit with the city, because this could have easily been corrected had someone dealt with it the first time instead of continuously passing the buck. Gosh, I feel terrible for him. But yeah, maybe the right Darren Cole will eventually get picked up, and then the entire warrant will be erased from the system. That would be my hope for him. I'm going to end the story on that note, but thanks for watching, guys.